You are very good. I am here for the exam in the north. You can find all the lesson and get the students on. You have to log in there using your email address and password as the Wi-Fi things they have. Then you have to select math from the subject tab, scroll down to grade 7 math, and then click on view all lessons. Here you can find the list of chapters. We're going to start with the jacket. Linear functions, the lessons we're going to cover today are find the slope from a graph, find the slope from 2 points, find the missing coordinate using slope, and find the slope from its equation. So please make sure you have your notebook and pencil so that you can find the important examples in definition as well. Okay, here I am on grade 7 math. Chapter 1 right now is linear functions. Let's just start with the first lesson. That is find the slope from a graph. So let's just start with the lesson. Look at this graph. What is the slope? So we need to find the slope of the graph. So when we need to find a graph, we need to use any 2 points on the slope because the slope is changing y divided by changing x, right? So just use any of the 2 points on the slope. Like this is the first one and this is the second one, right? The coordinates of this graph, this point is x is 5, y is 0, and for this one, x is 7, y is 0. So we can find the slope using y2 minus y1, this is y2, this is y1. This is x2, this is x1. Y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. So that is 3 divided by 2. So the slope of the graph is 3 divided 2. Okay. Let's just start with the test questions. Look at this graph. What is the slope? So just find the graphs in the points in the graph and calculate the slope. So here is the first point, and I think that's the one we just did. Mhm. Okay, so the coordinates of this point is x is 2, y is 0, and for the second one, x is 4, y is 3, 4 and 3. So y3 minus y1, that is 3 minus 0, divided by x2 minus x1. So that is 3 divided by 2. So the slope of the graph is 3 by 2. So option number 2 is the correct option. Okay. Okay, let's just move on to the next one. 3 by 2 it is. The next one is what is the slope? So just find any two points on the graph and calculate the slope. So here is the first point, and here is the second. The first point has a coordinate 60 and 10, and the second one has 70 and 30. So the slope is by 2 minus by 1, 30 minus 10, divided by 70 minus 60. 30 minus 10 is 20, 70 minus 60 is 10. So 20 divided by 10 is 2. So the correct option is the option number 1 is the correct option. That is and the graph. What is the slope? Here is the first point and here is the other point. That is 7 and 2. The second one is 8 and 2. That is 8 minus 7 divided by 2 minus. X is 7, Y is X is 8, Y is 2. That is 2 minus 0 divided by 8 minus 7. That is 2 over 1. That is 2. Option number 2 is the correct option. That is. Look at this ladder. What is the slope? X is 0, Y is 40. X is 20, Y is 50. That is 50 minus 40 divided by 20 minus. That is 10 over. That equals 1 over 1. That is 1 over 3. Option number 2 is the correct. Look at this graph. What is the slope? So here is the first point, and here is the other one. 50 and X is 50, Y is 10. The second one is 60 and 40. So that is 40 minus 10, 30 over 10 is in the slope is 3. Option number 1 is the correct option. Okay, you can update the lesson downloads. Then later the way is just that is find the slope from two corners. Let's just start with the text questions. That is 10 minus 19 by 2 minus, now we're given the points, right? So just use the same formula and calculate this. So that is 10 minus 19 is negative 9. 10 minus 3 is 7. So option number 1 is the correct option. That is negative 9 by 7. Option number 1 is the correct option. That is negative 9 by 7. Find the slope of round 1 passes through 9, 10, and 13, 1. So just use the formula that is y 2 minus y 1. 13 minus 10 is 3. 1 minus 9 is negative. So the slope is negative 3 by 8. Option number 2 is the correct option. That is negative 3 by 8. Find the slope of the line that passes through 5, 4, and 10. That is y2 minus y1. That is negative 2 by 5. Option number 2 is the correct option. That is negative 2 by 5. Find the slope of the line that passes through 7, 9, and 2. So which is the correct option? That is 7/5. Option number 1 is the correct option. And the slope of the line that passes through 6, 8, and 9, 4. So, which is the correct option? That is negative 4 by 3. Option number B is the correct option. Find the slope of the line that passes through 2, 16, 7, 8. That is negative 8 over 5. Option number 1 is the correct option. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself. You can do it. Let me just do the notes as well. That is, find the missing coordinate using slope. Let's just start with it. Let's just start with the test questions. A line has a slope of 1 and includes the point 76 and 3 k. What is the value of k? The slope is 1. We need to find the value of k, so just use the same formula, that is n equals y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. So k is 1, like the slope is 1. So n equals 1, k minus 6 divided by negative 4. K minus 6 equals negative 4. Negative 4 plus 6 equals 2. 6 minus 4 is 2. So k equals 2. Option number 2 is the correct option, that is k equals 2. A line has a slope of negative 7 and includes the point negative 3 to and negative 4. What is the value of p? That is negative 7 equals 2 minus t divided by negative 4 plus 3. So 2 minus t divided by negative 1 equals negative 7. 7 equals 2 minus 2. 7 minus 2 equals negative 3 equals negative 5. That is -5. Option number one is the correct option. Points -4, -5, and -5g. Follow a line that with a slope of -10. What is the value of g? That is g plus 5 divided by -5 plus 4 equals negative. G plus 5 equals 10. So g equals 10 minus 5. That is g equals 5. Option number one is the correct option, 5 it is. The points -7k and -4, -6. Follow a line with the slope of -5. What is the value of k? -6 minus k divided by -4 plus 7 equals -5. -6 minus k equals -15. -k equals -15 plus 6. So k equals 9. Option number two is the correct option, that is k equals 9. The points -8k and -6, 7, 6 fall on a line with a slope of 6. What is the value of k? That is 6 minus k divided by -7 plus 8 equals 6. That is 6 minus k divided by -1 equals 6. 6 minus k equals 6. That is k equals 0. Option number one is the correct option, 0 works. A line with a slope of 4 passes between 6, -2, and 5. And what is the value of x? That is f plus 2 divided by 5 minus 6 equals 4. F plus 2 equals and f equals 6. Option number 1 is the correct option that is 6. A line has a slope of negative 3 and includes the point 6 and 8 feet. What is the value of n? 4 minus n divided by 8 minus 6 equals negative. 4 minus n equals negative 6. 4 plus 6 equals n. That is n equals 10. Option number 1 is the correct option. A line with a slope of negative 9 passes through the points 1, 5, and 2g. What is the value of g? Negative 9 equals g minus 5 equals 2 minus 1. So negative 9 equals g minus 5. So g equals negative 5 plus 1. That is g equals negative. Okay, you can compute the lesson by yourself. Let me just move on to the next lesson. The next lesson is find the slope from an equation. So let's just start with the lesson. So finding slope from the equation is very easy. You need to learn the general form of the equation of slope, that is y equals mx plus b. M is the slope and b is the y itself, right? So the coefficient of x is the slope, so the slope is 3 over 2. Option number 2 is the correct option, that is 3 by 2. Find the slope of the line y equals 1.4x. So which is the correct option? That is 1/3. The slope is option number 8. That is 1/2. Find the slope of the line y equals 4x minus 6. So which is the correct option? That is 4. Option number 1 is the correct option. That is m slope equals negative 1/3. Option number 1 is the correct option. Find the slope of the line. So which is the correct option? That is 8/3. Option number 2 is the correct option. So to find the slope of the line y equals minus 7x plus b by 8. So which is the correct option? That is 9/7. Option number 2 is the correct option. Find the slope of the line. That is negative 2/3. Option number 1 is the correct option. Yeah. Find the slope of the line y equals 3/4x minus 8. So which is the correct option? That is 3/4. Option number 2 is the correct option. Find the slope of the line y equals negative 8/3x plus 3. So which is the correct option? Planters continue to three actually use the direction. So that you can complete the lesson by yourself yet again. So we were working on the exam and math. Chapter we're working on is linear functions. The lessons after it we find the slope of the line from graph, find the slope for 2 points, find the missing coordinate using slope, and find the slope from an equation. So please make sure before the next session you can complete all the practice questions for the lessons we just did. That is your homework until next session. So if you need more help with any of the lessons, you can send me the information chat button. Tutors are available to help you, or either you can write down the question in the chat box. I'm here to answer all your questions and confusions if you have. So you can please ask questions if you have any. Here to answer all your questions and confusions if you have any question.